And now it's time for Ask Roz and Mocha.
Here we go. Time to answer some questions. The Ask Roz and Mocha podcast. Hello, Ed. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. You sound like you just woke up, bro.
Oh, no. I'm at work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What do you do for a living? Sounds exciting.
No, I work at a Mercedes collision center.
Oh, okay. You get a lot of those vehicles coming in?
Yeah, I mean, it's been pretty steady so far.
What's the most common damage that you see on a car, on a vehicle that comes in?
It's typically the front or rear bumper.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So what's your question for the podcast?
So I was just wondering, who has the most pictures and videos on their phone?
Oh,
Good
Maury,
question.
bring in your phone.
Do you have... Oh my God!
But hold on.
No. You're not allowed to ask any questions. Bring in both
questions.
phones.
I was gonna
Maury has
say,
two phones.
yeah,
Bring
Maury
both
has two
phones.
phones.
Unlock them both.
Yeah.
Ed, while Maury's bringing in both of his phones, why don't you go through yours real quick and tell us how many pictures and videos you have? Don't touch anything. Nope.
No.
Why?
I think combined.
No, Maury, give him the
I probably
mocha.
have about 32, just over 3,200.
3,200 what?
3,200.
Like pictures and videos, or
Okay.
let's say maybe 400 of them are videos and the remainder are
Okay.
pictures.
Maury,
Okay.
go back to your room, please. Why?
So Maury just handed over Mocha both his phones. Both his phones. What a sketchy dude. Okay. Now, I don't even know how to check. So Mocha, you're going to have to tell me what Maury has on there.
First of all, on one of Maury's phones, he's got 102 unread texts.
What?
On the other phone, he's got 145 unread texts.
Unread texts.
On one of his phones, he's got 28,135 emails unread.
Oh.
On his other phone, he's got 28,152 emails unread.
Same account though, right? Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what are we looking at here? Photos here. Unlock this. Okay, so videos. Damn it, Maury has 224 videos on one phone, 119 selfies.
119 selfies.
In his recents category, he's got 8,460, 119 selfies. Oh my God, so many.
So many selfies?
Look at all these ridiculous pictures. Oh, geez. Okay, so on the other phone, videos, 1,071. Selfies, 1,714.
Oh.
What else here? Regular camera roll, 14,550. Why is the latest photo on this is the photo? It's a pack of Tide Power Pods.
Why
At
do
the
you have
grocery
that?
store. Were you sending this to Matthew to see if this is what he wanted?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Here's a question, Mocha. Here's one stat that I want to know from Maury's phone.
Okay.
Go down and find out how many screenshots he has.
On one phone,
Yeah.
393.
Okay.
On the other phone, 136.
Okay.
Should we see what they are? Wow, he screenshots a lot of messages. I'm not going to read them, but
Oh! Look at Maury's grabbing for the phones right now. So
wow,
nervous.
this other phone's got a lot of screenshots of messages as well. Would I recognize any of these messages if I clicked on them?
I assume so.
One would assume, right?
We're shaking like a leaf.
I know. But Maury, get back in your room. I got to ask you a question about this. So, Maury, you delete stuff from your phone, though, right?
Always, all the time.
Maury always deletes stuff.
Well, because you need to make room for more stuff.
I don't delete anything on my phone.
But yours will automatically delete at a certain point after like 30 days. It automatically deletes, right?
What, pictures?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Anything that's in your deleted section, it'll automatically
No, but what I'm
delete after
saying is
30 days.
I don't delete.
Oh, you don't go through. Oh, you don't delete at all.
I don't delete at all.
Oh, wow.
I have to, though, because the new phone that they gave me has zero storage.
Okay, so Mocha.
Yeah.
Do you have your stats?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Is someone keeping track?
I'm about to win. Don't you even worry.
Oh.
Okay, so videos, Mocha.
5,191.
Whoa.
Ooh. Shem?
I have 13, but I upload to my Dropbox.
Oh,
afterwards.
I have 3,653. Mocha, selfies.
Oh God, selfies.
Yeah, just go to your thing that looks like this. Go to this page.
943.
Go to this page where they're all listed there.
943.
943. Shem.
7.
I have 1,983.
Of course you do.
Okay. I've never deleted a picture. Where's the other good one here? Screenshots.
Screenshot 718.
Shem?
15.
I have 3,802 screenshots.
Oh my God.
Are you
That is
Maury?
a lot.
3,802 screenshots.
How are you laughing at my 100 when you have more?
Okay, here. Go to imports, Mocha. How many pictures have you imported
Oh, wow.
under utilities?
I'm at
It'll say
7,118.
Oh, 917.
I'm at 5,094.
Oh, I beat you on that.
Yeah.
God.
I have 7,000.
Duplicates, I have 228. Oh,
I
can
have,
probably
I have
clear those out.
322.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but how many panoramas do you have?
3.
Oh, I have 176.
Panoramas? I did it by mistake.
Same. I have one. I think that was when I got the phone. I just wanted to test it out.
Yeah.
I have a lot of panoramas.
That's crazy. What are you panoramaing?
Well, when you're at a concert, and you want to see like the
Nobody wants to
audience.
see that.
I also have in total 13,530 photos.
Really, huh? So my screenshots. Yeah, because like for me, like I always take screenshots of stuff that I will need later, right?
You find online or whatever.
Yeah, like
Sure.
a lot of it I've used before,
same.
or I'll just email it to myself or email it to Maury for the show or whatever it is. I have one whole section on my phone right here. Look at that are just. I went looking for old pictures of Maury, right, where it's just like old
Oh
screenshots.
my God, you have a Maury folder?
No, it's not a folder. It's just one section. Like every now and then, I'll go on a tear of just screenshotting all Maury stuff.
Oh my God, look at him. Holy.
I get a picture. I get a picture of Maury on his knees with a Speedo on, taking off his shirt while the microphone is pointed at his wiener.
That was a great show. I remember that.
Yo! Holy cow! Oh my God!
Right?
It's like,
There's a good one. That's a
that is
classic.
a picture.
Yeah, that is.
Look at
Small
that.
microphones covering everything. Yo, Ed, thank you so much, bro. Appreciate you. Have a great day.
All right, you two take care.
Richard asks, what's the worst thing you can say in an elevator full of people?
Okay.
Go.
You would think the answer would be I just farted, but I bet the worst thing I think is, oh, they fixed this. Somebody just died in here last week.
I mean,
I think maybe acting panicked because you got to poop real bad. And it's going to happen.
What about somebody who has to give birth? Just about to give birth in the elevator.
But I don't think
worse.
that's the worst thing you could say.
If it's you and the pregnant person, terrifying.
I think you want to freak people out, though.
That would freak me out.
That's why I thought, like, if you say, like, somebody just died in here.
I would rather you crap yourself than give birth.
I think that like I wouldn't care if somebody had to poo or give birth. I
Yeah.
think the worst thing you could say to somebody in an elevator is like, "I'm going to kill you."
Oh, yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Like,
if you have to poop, they'll just hit the next floor and out you go.
yeah. Like, what are your thoughts on sodomy?
Oh,
You know what I mean? Yeah, like I think that there's a lot of really terrible things you can say to
I'm
somebody.
going to kill you right
yeah,
now.
alone in an elevator. Yeah, I would say any of those would be right up there. I think.
Do you remember that movie? What's it called? Devil, I think. And it was about four people who were trapped in an elevator, and every now and then the lights would go out, and then when the lights came back on, one of them would be dead. And it turns out that one out of the four people in the elevator were possessed by the devil.
God, you really,
Yeah.
you watched
Do you
a
remember
lot
that?
of terrible
2010
movies.
Five
Yeah.
Strangers Day begins
Oh,
with an
2010.
elevator
This is back when Mocha was like single, no kids, no,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
You
this
used
I'd
to-
watch at like 10 o'clock in the
Yeah,
morning on a
you used-
Wednesday.
You used to watch all of this stuff.
Yeah, nothing else to do after the show.
Yeah.
Just go home and watch whatever was on television.
It's oh my God! Somebody just Googled what movie has the devil in an elevator. Devil.
Spoiler alert, it was the old lady.
It was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thanks.
He said spoiler alert.
Oh, he did? Okay, then I can't get mad.
Megan says here, do we get to know any details about Shem's new girl? Is it too soon? I'm happy for Shem. He seems like a great guy and deserves love.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Megan.
Is it too soon? How does she feel about you talking about her? If you
Have we talked to her before, maybe?
It's kind of a sore subject because
Oh,
doesn't
okay,
really like being talked about too much.
Oh, okay.
It's really not up to her.
Oh, no. Next, ask Razamoka. Why is Shem single all of a sudden?
But I will say I'm trying to take a different approach with this relationship than I did my last because my marriage was very much out there and very public, all over social media, and I'm trying to take a different approach with this.
Oh, okay.
A little more private.
Have we talked to her?
No, you have not.
Have we met her?
Yes, you have.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Has Roz taken a picture with her?
I don't think so.
Has Mocha?
I don't know. I'm not
Has
really sure.
Maury?
Oh.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Then how have we met her and not taken a picture?
Why? I don't think I met
Did you
lots
take
of.
Pictures with every
what?
single person you meet, Maury? That's so weird.
That's soup. Check his phone again. I bet she's-
Might not be in them screenshots.
Do I
Maury.
have a picture of her sleeping?
Is there a picture of me standing behind her when she doesn't know that I'm there?
Okay. Am I wearing her panties right now? Yes or no?
Champreet says here, tag team wrestling match between Shmo and Razamoka. Who's winning and what's your signature move?
Shmo is not winning.
Yeah, y'all ain't,
Roz just
winning
has to
against
sit
us.
on me and I'm gone.
Excuse me?
No, like if you sat on me, I'm dead.
Excuse me.
If you sat on me, I am.
Excuse me. Why did you have to? I mean, wrestling sort of good enough. You know what I mean? You know, like my finishing move is the lap sit.
He's on his lap! Good God! No, the lap dance.
Yeah.
Finishing
No, the
move is
lap.
called.
Like if you lied down on me, I wouldn't be able to get up.
Look at that man, he is entertained! My God, he is entertained!
Here it comes! It's the lap bounce!
Yeah. No, I'm not lap bouncing you more. All right.
Oh man.
No matter how beautiful the belt was that I could win.
Okay, here. Ethan says, if you guys played baseball, what positions would you play? Pitcher. I've always loved, whenever we play baseball in school, to be the pitcher. Always, always, always.
Didn't you ask this question to Angelina Jolie or something
The
like that,
exact
Maury?
question to Angelina Jolie.
Remember how awkward that was? It was one of the most awkward moments on the
fantastic.
show. Do you have that?
Angelina, if you were to play baseball, what position would you play?
I don't know enough about baseball to tell you.
I feel the day in Toronto.
Maury had 1 second with Angelina Jolie on the red carpet. He had 1 second where he could get one question. And his question was, if you played baseball, what position would you play?
Because I think it was when she was still with Brad Pitt.
It doesn't matter.
No, I know,
For
and-
a baseball movie.
And it was
doesn't
for Moneyball.
matter.
They were premiering Moneyball at TIFF, and Maury gets a
But why
second
couldn't
with
you just
Angelina.
say something?
If you were to play baseball, what position would you play? I don't know enough about baseball to tell you.
I feel the day in Toronto.
What a waste. I remember being so pissed off about that, but it was so funny, so I couldn't really.
Well, if you want to be pissed off about it right now, you can. Feel free. Do you have an answer?
Me? I used to play baseball.
Would you play?
No, what's your answer?
What position?
Oh, I would definitely play outfield.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, outfield as well. That's what I played when I played softball.
But because there's so much time to just look around.
Jeez. Roz, what about you?
I don't know. First base?
Okay. Great
Actually,
answer.
no, pitcher. I'm going with pitcher because I don't want to work every day.
You still got to show up to the games and warm up, though.
Sure.
Just in case.
Just put me in rotation, though. I don't want to play baseball every day.
Damn. David says here, as a kid, you fake sick to miss school.
Yes.
What's your sick day look like? Spent watching Price is Right at home or going to the mall with friends?
Oh, God, I could never leave the house if I faked sick.
Yeah,
you can't.
same.
Then you get caught.
You stay home and you just watch TV all day.
Back then, when I used to call in sick, it was Leave It to Beaver on at noon.
In high school, for me, in high school, if I fake sick, because I didn't ever really even have to fake sick because my parents always my whole schooling, my parents were out of the house at 6:30 every morning, right? Like they were never there in the morning. My brother and I would just get our stuff together and get ourselves to school. But I think like in high school, like if I had a sick day, even if it was faked, I would probably like wake up and have some toast and peanut butter and then play a little guitar and then probably like watch a game show or something. And then my girlfriend would come over. We'd probably have sex over lunch.
My man.
And then, house, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
right?
Come on.
House to yourself.
House to yourself, not feeling well. And then she would go back to school and I would probably play guitar and then watch, like, you do the run of like game shows, right? Like, I think that
But
was
didn't
the
you have
cool
to put things
part.
back a certain way so that your mom didn't think you were all over the house?
No, because we used to come home for lunch every day, right? Anyway, like, and my parents, we were home from whatever, like 3:30 until like 6:30 when my parents got home. Like we were just there.
Yeah. It's just normal.
Because
was
I
just-
got
it
in
was just
trouble once for
normal.
building too much Lego when I was sick. And my dad was like, well, clearly you're fine if you got out of bed and you're playing Lego.
Really?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I would have been 12, maybe 13.
So he wanted you to stay in bed all day?
He's like, if you're sick, why are you playing Lego? You should be in bed.
Wow. No, I didn't have parents like that. Like if I said I was sick, I was just sick. Like they didn't question
My
it. They
dad didn't believe in
really-
sick days.
He didn't, huh?
No, he's
Same
like,
old-
no.
My dad
Yeah.
said, yo, your ass is going to school.
Yeah.
And if I had to stay home, my dad would give me homework to do.
Yeah. yeah. But like they weren't there. Like I said, they weren't there. Like I never in the morning had to say, hey, can I stay home? I'm not feeling well. Like I would just stay home because I wasn't feeling well.
Yeah.
And then on days when, I know.
No,
right.
sir.
Yeah, no, it's fine. And then my mom would always have to, because my notes from school always came the next day, right? Like if I was sick, like the phone call and all that stuff, it would always happen the next day because I'd be like, hey, I stayed home today because I wasn't feeling well. Can you write me a note? And then my mom would give me the note and then I'd have to bring it in because there was no calling. Like the school didn't call. Like if you never showed up, like if my kid doesn't show up, literally as soon as that class starts, my phone starts ringing.
Yeah, you get an email,
I
you get
get
a
an email, yeah.
notification, everything.
Bro, there was a guy in my class who was gone for a week, right? because his parents went on vacation and his older brother was looking after him. And he just never went to school.
And they didn't care.
We're on
No,
vacation.
they didn't know. No, right? Somebody's
cool
like,
older
I
brother.
think his parents think they might have gone on vacation. And teacher's like, okay, cool. Right? Like,
Makes sense.
yeah. But no, the kid was at home with his older brothers sitting in the basement
shoot.
smoking weed, right? Like that's
wanted
all
to go to that
they
school.
that's all they did. Yeah. But no, having girlfriends, because I lived very close to the school. Like my house was very close to the school.
Didn't the back of the school, the backyard, touch your house?
Yeah, that was one school. That was my junior high. But even the high school, like I was only 2 blocks away from the high school. Even.
Oh,
like
easy
you could,
access.
Oh yeah, she used to bring me cigarettes and stuff like that.
How did
Oh,
you
it was
not have
just
everyone over for parties?
No, I mean we did, but I never really partied though. I never really partied like that. I never really had any interest in partying.
He's too tired from all the lunchtime sex. All right, let's get back to the phones. Precious, hello. Welcome to the Roz and Mocha Show. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. Understand you are in a rush to get to work, so we'll get to your question now. Go ahead.
Thank you. So my question is there something that you still haven't told your parents that you did when you were younger?
Oh, geez.
What's your answer, Precious?
So, like, when you were younger, obviously I didn't have a job. So I made my own permission slips for trips that didn't exist. So I can get some extra cash
Yeah.
to eat out for lunch. So if it was a good like if it was like, hey, like, oh, the restaurant in front of us, like the Chinese restaurant is having like a sale on noodles and whatever, I'd make a permission slip that I'm going somewhere and get an extra $20.
Wow.
So your folks must have thought that you were going on all sorts of trips for the school year.
Oh yeah, they thought that I was always on an excursion.
But that's like a risky move because what if during like, I don't know, parent-teacher interview night, right? If your parents ever brought up the fact that there are so many trips, right? Not that it's a bad thing. Like, oh, it's so wonderful that this school and this class just has all these excursions. And then the teacher would be like, what the hell are you talking about?
at that point, it was a risk I was willing to take.
Okay.
God, that's crazy. So that's actually really like ingenious for a kid to not just like figure out a way to get money, but to fake the field trip because all parents are going to do it. We begrudgingly, how much is that thing? You know what I mean? And then you just hand over the cash, right? That's school related. That's really great. Maury, I keep thinking about you with this question. Is there something from your childhood?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Which is what?
Like, what's childhood? Like, can I say teens?
Why don't we start there?
Okay, because like
Wait, but what are we talking about teens here? Are you talking 19 or are you talking 13?
I'm talking 18, 17,
Oh
18.
my God. Okay, so you're an adult?
Because when I was younger, like, there's not much anything really awesome that I didn't tell my dad.
Not awesome, but like you never stole anything?
Oh, I have, but he found out, right?
Oh, okay.
And I've done crazy, dumb things, and he found out. But the one thing that came up to my mind
You're
immediately
playing with
is,
your shirt and rubbing your eye a lot right now. You're very nervous.
I really don't want to do this.
You are very nervous.
Okay.
Okay.
Mocha, please don't judge me.
Okay.
Okay, so
Starting now? Like
okay, I once paid to have somebody come over, like a hustler, to our apartment.
Sorry, what? You glitched for a second.
No, I did not glitch.
Yes,
you
you
heard
did.
everything.
No, you glitched.
What did you say? You paid a hustler?
To come over to the when I lived with my dad. He came into our home when my dad wasn't home.
To do what?
What you would normally pay for.
Do you mean a prostitute?
Yeah, but hustler is what you say in the gay world.
Okay.
Okay.
And he went to the wrong floor first, and this old lady was like, "Is this your friend?"
Okay, so your dad wasn't home. You paid a prostitute.
Hustler, yeah.
Okay, to come over, and how much did you pay?
$80.
Where did you get the money?
Well, I worked at the movie theater at the time.
Okay, so it was your money.
Yes.
Where was your father?
At work.
At work, like during the day?
Yeah.
You had a hooker during the day come to your to the house, right?
How long was he there for? Like 2 minutes?
No, you get an hour.
Yeah, $80.
That's a great deal.
You get an hour.
Come on.
So what did you do with the other 58 minutes?
Yeah.
That's your takeaway.
Yes. Now, was this were you experienced at all?
No, this was like it was very new to me, and I couldn't go down to like the gay village because I wouldn't be allowed to.
Right.
So it was back when there used to be, I guess, classifieds at the back of like Now magazine.
Yes.
What do you mean you guessed? Come on. You know. Not I guess.
Yeah,
This
I
is
know.
I know.
I know.
Here's exactly how it went down.
I love how Maury puts the hooker in the house and then is vague about how the hooker wound up in the house. Like, I don't think you need to be vague with that stuff. So where
Okay.
did you find the hooker?
On the back of like the classifieds at the back of the magazine.
And was there a picture?
No.
No, so it was just
risky.
a number.
Like a description, yeah.
What was the description?
Curly, I mean, like something like muscular, 6 foot, curly hair.
Yeah.
I
And
hated
was
his
it
hair.
was it accurate?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
European looks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so when he showed up, what happened? Like you said,
I brought
hey,
him to my bedroom where there were like baseball pennants on the wall and like it was like a young boy's room.
right? And then so like, did you make the first move? Did he make the first move?
He told me. He was like, "Okay, take your clothes off, lie down," and
Right.
he gave me a massage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was a very long time ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. And so it was only in your room though. Like you didn't like go.
Oh no, he didn't like wander into my dad's room or anything.
No,
like that.
it was just your room,
Yeah.
right? And then so did you pay him up front?
No, after.
After?
Wow.
What, you normally paid before?
No, I'm just saying that normally the routine is, leave the money on the nightstand. Right?
After.
Like after. Okay, interesting. And so did you ever reach out to him again?
No.
No. Did you ever do anything like that again?
No, that was like one and done. Like I didn't like how it felt to pay somebody.
You didn't?
No.
No, interesting. And so you never wanted to be paid, right? You
Did
never,
I want? No,
You
no.
never tried to be a hustler?
No, I never have.
No. Okay, that's interesting. And what do you think your father would say if he knew?
Oh, he would murder me.
Oh, okay.
Do
Interesting.
not call him.
Interesting. Yeah.
It's a good thing Frank doesn't know that the podcast exists.
I was just gonna
or
say.
your stepmother Donna,
God.
or your brothers, Daniel and Kyle, and all of their friends.
God, I hope one of your father's friends go. Now, I was listening to the radio.
No, but my real mom listens to the podcast.
And Maury said that he was a teen prostitute.
No, that's not how. No.
Frank's conversation's down at the factory going to be super awkward
that
now.
a guy came over to the house and paid Maury for sex.
What would be worse?
What would be worse?
You paying or getting paid?
What would be worse? Like as a parent?
Yeah.
Definitely finding out if you were paid.
That's worse?
Definitely. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
Yeah, I think so.
Shem's nodding his head in agreement.
I think so.
Precious
Yeah.
has to get to the train, so really quick. Roz, anything that you haven't told your parents?
I can't even come close
Oh,
to
please. No, you have to
Maury
say
being
something.
to Maury being a teen
Shem?
prostitute.
No. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
No.
Absolutely.
No.
Shem,
Shem,
sorry, go ahead.
anything?
Absolutely not. I think the worst I've done is like not read like a Sunday school Bible verse. The same that I did.
Yes. And guess what, Precious? I got nothing. You're on your own, damn it, Maury. Precious, love you. Thank you for
Love you
listening,
guys.
and thank you for joining us on the show today.
Thank you so much, guys.
Bye-bye.
Have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
And that is a wrap on another Roz and Mocha Show podcast. Don't forget to share this podcast with any of your friends that you think may be interested in hearing what it is we got going on here on the Roz and Mocha Show. And keep an eye out on our Instagram at Kiss925, where weekly we post a photo that reads Ask Roz and Mocha. That's where we get your questions from. And we'll choose 2 of you to join us on a future episode to ask your question to the room. Thank you for listening. Once again, this has been the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10.
on Kiss 92.5
Kiss925.com.
or download the Kiss 92.5 app.